Hi, I'm Jasmine, and my work is called The Rite of Spring by Igor Stravinsky. Also, if I look over here, I promise I don't have a script. I'll show you. It low-key looks like one, but I'm not using it for that purpose. It's for note purposes. Anyways, Rite by Spring is a ballet that was premiered in 1913, and it's a ballet. It belongs in the modernist musical period. Modernist musical period. And it is one of the first major works of that time. There were many instruments used in this, such as the piccolo, flute, clarinet, bassoons, triangle, snare drum, bass drum. There's a gong, and there's a piano, which I find pretty interesting. There are two parts of this ballet, the Adoration of Earth and the Sacrifice. So around the 9th minute of the whole thing, it was more of like a bouncy, upbeat beat, and then all of a sudden it got quiet. And I said the rhythm was short, and it was repeating, but it felt off balance. At first it sounded nice, and I said playful was the word I used, and then all of a sudden it got more serious. Now around the 22nd minute, it started to quiet down, and it was only one instrument that had the spotlight pretty much, so solo. Obviously all the other instruments started playing a little bit softer, and then letting the solo. Obviously the pace is slowed down, but I say all solos are lonely, but especially this one. I loved the energy. I think that's what I like about a lot, but especially this one. Also, I chose this piece out of everything else because I saw that a lot of people actually got mad about the music in this because it was like different, and another word I saw was menacing. So I decided to support that and make this video about it. So if I was actually talking to somebody else about it, I would describe it as you would be left in awe, but you would have no closure. Does that make sense? Actually, the word I used was discomfort, and that might describe it a little better. I also said if this kind of music were in a movie, it would be at a part where one character is like having a breakdown, but not just like sitting there like moping, but like getting up, actively having a breakdown. The music in The Rite of Spring both made me feel excitement and unsettlement. Again, how I would describe it to somebody else is there are several playing patterns throughout the whole thing, and they're all playing at the same time, but it's never settling. And I'm done.